Job 13:6 through 8. Hear now my reasoning and listen to my pleadings of my lips. Job was now defending himself because they weren't listening to him. They were seeing the condition of what Job was going through and rationalizing, you must have did something wrong, Job. The thing is, if Job sinned in a way where he deserved that much punishment, they would have known. We're in a fallen world and we deserve hell. But Job had right standing with God. And the evidence would have showed that he had right standing with God. But they were looking at what he was going through. First off, his attitude wasn't okay. He was seeking God. When you see how he's looking, why did God let this happen? Why? He's seeking out God. He ain't okay turning and trying to seek vengeance and just live like crazy. Which kind of points to the fact that he didn't fall either. But they don't see that. Job lost everything. If it was a result of his sin, they should have been able to point to sin, not say, well, Job, you have sin in your life. Man, he just lost everything. You're saying he's sinful, at least suggest something. You know, if God's going to punish us, it's going to be apparent what he's doing it for. Verse 7. Will you speak wickedly of God and talk deceitfully for him? So, they were spreading lies, manipulating how they thought God was, and using deceit to say, Job, you sinned against God clearly, and you brought this on yourself. Sometimes things in life just happen, because it's life. And it ain't, we're going to let it draw us closer to God or push us away. It's far better for us to be drawn closer, because being pushed away would be sin. Death happens. Loss happens. We always need to run to the Lord, though. Verse 8. Will you accept his person? Will you content for God? So he's asking him at this point, are you going to fight for God? Are you going to defend God? First off, these men were worse off and would be judged by God and fussed at. Because they, first off, had no place to stand in God's representation as his contesting for him. Secondly, they were attacking an innocent man and condemning him. Thirdly, it's like they had sinned themselves. That probably deserved more punishment. But maybe not even to the extreme Job was being punished, receiving what happened to him. So, I mean, we gotta remember, God defends God. We're just to share the word. The word will speak for itself. If people don't accept it, then they don't accept it. We keep throwing out the word. This doesn't mean we don't ignore questions, because God is organized. God did set up ways for us to know. Evidence is out there. So just ignoring it, saying, all I need is faith, isn't realistic. We should simply be able to go off faith, but the evidence is there. But we also got to understand the evidence isn't going to defend God. The evidence is there simply because God's who God is. And we see the evidence as evidence because we know who God is.